Demon Slayer is finally real for us folks in the West. Sega has finally announced the game outside of Asia, and of course, they had to do it while I was on vacation. Look, I'm not gonna apologize for being late with this video. I needed that vacation. I deserved it. And now I'm back and I'm here to catch you guys up to speed because a lot happened. Not only did we get the Western announcement, we also got a new trailer, new gameplay, and the achievements for this game have leaked. And we're gonna go through all of that and learn all we can learn with this new information. Brought to you by Mochi Clothing. I love having clothing sponsors because, as far as I know, all of you guys need clothes. And also, all of you guys watching this channel are fans of anime, so why not wear the stuff that you love? Express yourself. Today's store is Mochi Clothing, with a wide collection of t-shirts, hoodies, long sleeves, all with original designs like this shirt that I'm wearing. If you recognize the hand sign, let me know in the comments. It's not the anime streetwear that you see every day, and that's what I love about the store. I also love that Mochi Clothing works with a variety of different artists, and they have a page dedicating to getting to know them better, so you can learn more about the person who designed that shirt that you like, and I think that's a really nice touch. When you order something from the United States, it gets shipped from the United States, but when you order something from Europe, the orders are fulfilled in Spain, which is a big deal for us. It makes shipping a lot faster for us folks in Europe and with fully tracked shipping times. So if you like what you see, head over to mochiclothing.co, and when you're ready to buy something, use code Globku for 10% off anything you purchase. Thank you, Mochi, for sponsoring this video. So yeah, folks, it finally happened. Demon Slayer is coming to the West on October 15th, or October 16th if you're on Steam, or 2 days before that if you buy the deluxe edition. There's like 5 different release dates. But it's coming around the same time as it is coming in Japan, which is really good news. We've seen so many games come out in Japan and then only coming out to the West like months later. That's not the case with Demon Slayer, and that's really awesome. The deluxe edition also comes with an in-game key or something that unlocks the high school characters, which means they'll be locked at the start when you first buy the game, probably unlocked through story mode. Which doesn't sound good for playable demons. If the unlockable characters are the high school characters, where are my demons at? Don't worry, guys. It will only get worse from here. Announcing this game in the West came with a few trinkets. They released the story trailer that we broke down last week, but this time it's in English. By the way, what the hell is this font? Did someone make this in a hurry? We also have an adventure mode trailer posted by IGN, which goes through some new gameplay we haven't seen before, a Sega showcase with a bit more versus gameplay as well, and a leaked achievement list with some good information. Let's start with the good stuff. Let's start with the gameplay. The IGN trailer focuses on Chapter 3 of story mode, which is Tanjiro's trip to Asakusa and him meeting up with Muzan. We are so close to the ramen guy right here. Oh my god, we are so close. Give ramen guy. You catch Muzan's scent and you start following it throughout the city. You can see part of the adventure mode free roaming here, which I've said before, but these levels look very linear. There's a point where it looks like Tanjiro might be able to turn right or left. Maybe there's a little bit of exploration to do, but like many people pointed out in the comments, this really feels like Storm 2 free roaming, meaning it's there, I guess. The cutscenes look phenomenal. The close-up on Muzan, Lady Tamayo's power, I'm gonna enjoy the crap out of this story mode for sure. From there, you follow the trail to Lady Tamayo's house, and you can actually get attacked by demons on the way there. The area shifts into an arena stage, and fighting these demons seem to have a unique finishing animation, where you can see the opening thread and you slash them. I've seen this in the story mode trailer as well. That just seems to be how these fights will finish. You find Lady Tamayo's house, and then you have a little preview of the Susamaru and Yaiba boss fight, which seems to have multiple stages. Tanjiro fights against Susamaru with Yaiba directing the balls, followed by Nezuko versus Susamaru, and at this point Yaiba is not helping her anymore because Yaiba is busy fighting Tanjiro, which ends beautifully with this cutscene. Looking at Susamaru and Yaiba, their movesets seem incredibly tailored for story mode. These are definitely boss fight movesets and not playable character movesets, which is awesome for story mode. Every chapter you're gonna have a unique demon boss fight with unique mechanics. It seems incredible, but it's yet another hint that demons won't be playable after all in versus mode. I mean, they could just make another moveset for versus, which reuses some of these moves, but a lot of them are slow attacks and easy to dodge in a versus situation. They're definitely boss fight moves, not playable character moves. That's the IGN adventure mode trailer. Overall, it feels like a summary of what a story chapter will look like. It's a very abridged version though. Still wondering how much we can deviate from the main path, if there are other things to discover and explore in the city, as well as other areas in different chapters. But we move on to the Sega presentation, which is a 20-minute video, mostly with information we already knew about, and they do ask the character question.
How many characters are available? as of now, 18 will be available.
Yeah, as of now. As in, more announcements soon? Or are you saving more characters for DLC? Like, well, what are we talking here? They also confirmed character costumes will be unlockable in-game. So skins are confirmed, and even though they didn't show any of them, I think we can guess a few. Like Tanjiro's final exam outfit, long hair Tanjiro from his fight against Sabito, Inosuke without a mask, and so on. Then they jump into gameplay, and it is a short fight, I assume against the CPU, but it shows some mechanics that we kinda knew about, but barely have seen before, particularly push block. Player 1 uses push block a lot, so we're able to see it connecting, whiffing, and we can see it working and not working. First of all, the whiff animation for this move is super short and seems impossible to punish, really. Gyu misses it a couple of times and recovers really fast. Also, it doesn't work on armored attacks. Tanjiro here attacks with a charged attack, which is armored, and the push block does not push Tanjiro back at all. But also, Gyu is completely safe, he just keeps blocking. Also, this move seems to be completely free. He doesn't spend any meter at all when performing it. Plus, for you to push the opponent back, you just need to be close to them. Even if they're not attacking you, push block will just push them back if they're close enough. And I really wonder if there's anything in this game to prevent players from spamming this. It's a free ability, costs no meter, basically with no recover, and seems impossible to punish. This seems very abusable online. But that's push block, and in addition to that, we can see Shinobu's poison gimmick in action. You can see that as soon as she poisons Tanjiro, there's an indicator on the health bar of how much damage the poison is going to deal. And there doesn't seem to be any way to stop it, which makes Shinobu look really good this early in the game. We also see Shinobu's full ultimate for the very first time. Didn't expect the animation to linger so long in the butterfly, that did catch me off guard, but the ultimate looks amazing like every other ultimate in the game. Also, during round 2, Tanjiro activates his boost mode, which is sort of like an awakening, but the button that was boost mode changes to surge while in this state, which is something we haven't seen yet. And I wonder what it does. Even as round 3 starts, Tanjiro is no longer awakened, but the surge button is still there, so I really wonder what this mechanic is. Finally, Gyu has a dead calm special move that's not his ultimate, but the player kept missing it because it's probably not a good ability for combos. If I had to guess, I'd say it's an unblockable special move. And that was Sega's presentation. Let's wrap this video up with the leaked achievements. According to the list, you'll be able to collect 50 memory fragments. If I had to guess, memory fragments will be still images with some voice work, like Tanjiro saying, "Hey, this is from when I was slashing that boulder." There will be a training mode with practice, and also a challenge mode that seems to be character specific, because the game asks you to beat that challenge mode with multiple characters. No idea what this will be, but since it is in training mode, I'm hoping for some combo challenges maybe? Nah, it's an arena fighter, that doesn't happen. Once you go online, you'll be able to customize your Slayer ID with 200 profile pictures and 200 quotes. There could be more than 200, but the achievement requires you to collect that many, so at least that many will be in the game. You can also collect 50 music tracks. That's a lot of music. And then we have some story mode achievements. Story mode will have 8 chapters ending in the Mugen Train. It starts with a prologue, which will probably be the fight against Sabito, judging from the achievement icon. And then chapter 1 is the final selection exam. This already confirms that there won't be Tanjiro with an axe, or there won't be the temple demon. Not that anyone cared about that demon specifically. And then you go through until the Mugen Train, and after Mugen Train is done, there's another achievement after that, which I believe is a season 2 thing, but will probably just be a cutscene. Sort of an epilogue type of deal. If you read the manga, you know what it is, and given the game's title, it feels like a very natural place to end it. All the chapters will have a score at the end. There's an achievement for getting S rank with all the chapters, and there's also something called special missions, which are probably side missions of a kind. Probably stuff that you do in adventure mode, like backtracking and doing some extra fights, or just collecting some items. If the Naruto Storm games are any indication, side missions can be very grindy. And also during chapter 7, there will be some mini games, the T-Splasher minigame and the Gourd Breaker minigame as well. And that's pretty much all the info we can get from the achievement list, and that's all the info that came out during my vacation. And I feel like I need to apologize. Not for the vacation, but I've said it on several videos. Hey guys, don't worry, the demons are coming. And now here we are. Not having playable demons does change things quite a bit, because the entire roster starts falling apart without them. Every single week I would react and break down a character's moveset whenever they would release them, and a lot of these characters look and play very similar. And that was all fine. I don't mind having echo characters as long as there is variety in the roster. And that variety was gonna come for sure when demons would get announced. There's no way the demons would play anywhere close to how the Demon Slayers play, because every single one of them would have their unique gimmick and unique playstyle as well. But if demons aren't playable, then what you have is a 12 character roster, not 18. They keep saying 18. It's not 18 characters because 6 of them are skins with a different ultimate. So you have 12 characters, 5 of them are water breathers that pretty much copy and paste some of the moves between them. I mean 6 water breathers if you want to count Murata, but his moveset is actually different, so I don't count him as one of those. And even when you change the element and you go to Rengoku or Inosuke or Zenitsu, the effects change, but the moves aren't that different. The characters will play very similar. I'm still excited for Demon Slayer, but without demons, I'm pretty much just excited for story mode, because I just don't see the longevity on online play with this roster. No matter who you pick or who you fight against, every battle will be very similar, because none of these characters are that unique. So online will end up being a bit repetitive, and that's kind of disappointing. And I guess on one hand, it's my own fault for assuming the game was way bigger than any of us imagined. But even in my most modest prediction, I had 15 characters in the roster, and some of them were definitely demons. I don't think it was unreasonable to expect playable demons in this game. And I like what they're doing with the demons in story mode, but not having them playable is gonna kill the online scene pretty fast. Or at least that's what I feel will happen. I'm still in denial. I still think demons will come. Don't forget to check out today's sponsor, mochiclothing.co, and enter code Globku at checkout for 10% off. Are you also in denial? Do you still think demons will come, or have you given up hope? Let me know where you stand in the comments down below. And as always, thank you very much for watching. My name is Globku, and I'll see you next time. Bye.